So Voiceflow's got a new feature called Agents. It has removed and replaced almost like 50% of the things that I used to know about Voiceflow, like the response AI and all those things. And frankly, we don't need it because the agent is very powerful. So to demonstrate it, we'll just do something fun. We'll try to recreate David Goggins in Voiceflow and check how far we can push our bot to imitate David Goggins.
They don't know me, son!
So first, obviously, we'll have to create a new project and use the agent block. Then we'll connect the start to this new block and we'll rename it to agent. This we can just select an agent. We are trying to create David Goggins, so we'll just create a new one. Let's name this to Goggins. For the instructions, you don't need to make the prompt yourself. We have good old ChatGPT. If you don't have any inspiration, then you can just like start with a pretty bland prompt like I did over here. Make me a prompt for ChatGPT like to be like David Goggins. The first one is obviously going to be very bad. And you see, yes, it's kind of good, but when you modify it to be more strict and rude, now he is the real thing which we need. You can even modify it to be more, and now it's much better. Now we'll just copy that from here and then just paste it over here, and like that we'll just close it and we'll choose Goggins. Let's see how our agent performs. Let me just try. Dude, it doesn't really have censorship. Okay, it's going crazy. I'll have to censor some parts out of this thing. But if you see, the response is pretty good. It isn't acting like your usual positive ChatGPT telling you to like, yeah, you can eat chips once in a while. It's going completely crazy on me. And I like that. That's what we're trying to imitate, because David Goggins won't like seeing you eating chips, wouldn't he? Let's take this a step forward, shall we? For now, we just have a small prompt over here, and we could have literally just done that in ChatGPT just by putting the prompt over there. But let's do something better. Here I asked ChatGPT to create a summary of the book by David Goggins, and like to list everything, like all his life events, from SEAL eligibility to we ran a marathon, pull up world record, and then for it to be understood by the agents, we just ask it to convert it to markdown and output in a code block. So after it converts it to markdown, it's completely ready to be used as a knowledge base. So we'll just copy that up, take it over here, go to knowledge base. Oof, I don't want it to act like Acme support agents, I'm sorry. Delete that forever. We're gonna add a data source, and we can just put it in a notepad and upload it, but just take plain text, it's much faster. And yes, we have entered it out. Then we'll click import, and that's done. We have our knowledge base over here, and here we also have to edit our prompts a bit because our agent doesn't really know that it really has any knowledge base, and we want it to use. Then we are going to do that. And now let's see how does it perform. We'll run it again, and right up it just has listed an event from David's life when he was 297 pounds paying for cockroaches. But let's try the same thing again. Let's say I've eaten chips again. Now it's the... Oh, it actually cared to censor this time. That's funny. Yes, it's just the same thing, but now it's actually listing events from David's life. Like, also, the good thing about the knowledge base is that we have this thing, the mental toolkit, daily mirror, accountability, and all the advice that David Goggins gives to people. So let's just ask it for some advice instead of just telling that I just ate chips. By the way, I really did eat chips before this video. And yes, it does give... I like that, ChatGPT. You saved me some editing for that. It uses all of these things. But you can see the response is just getting cut over here, and that's because of the limit. I hope we can change it. We're using Claude for Sonnet over here, and if you see the max tokens is 500. So it means anything that exceeds 500 will be just cut short, or just like stop in the middle to like prevent your costs from going sky high. So that's it. We have created David Goggins. in VoiceFlow. But if you see, it isn't all that useful still, because it's just a knowledge-based chatbot like the previous one which we made, which was, we can make this better. We can use power of make.com and WhatsApp API to like make it like send notifications to me at 5 a.m. when I tell it to. We can add functions. If you see, then we can just edit the agent, and then we have tools, we have functions, we have API. We can just send anything to our phone. Think if you just get a notification from Goggins at 5 a.m. in his style. So in the next video, we are going to do just that. We are just going to make it send WhatsApp messages to your mobile, telling you to wake up. And we're even going to generate the WhatsApp message using this prompt that we did, because we don't want the message to be soft, right? So if that's what you're interested in, please like the channel, subscribe, and stay tuned. We are just going to get that in the next few days. Wishing you all luck. Have a good day. Goodbye.